So, if you're ready, we will get started. Today we're going to work through, for warm-up, we're going to work through a pose, then squats, a T push-up, punches, and then we're going to go a third minute of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 punches. First round we're going to do 1s and 2s. Second round we're going to go 3, 4. Third round we're going to go 5, 6. I'll explain it between rounds again. Then we're going to go some shadow boxing and headshots where we use the weight, where we add the weight for our headshots. Then we're going to do some technique. Then we're going to do abs and combos. So we're actually going to hit our abs hard today, and then we're going to finish with a little Imam. So if you're ready, I'll get the clock ready. Don't need anything. We'll start. The first round is, we're going to start with just a glute bridge. So if you lie down, okay, we're just going to pull our knees into our chest, then heels down, and then pop the hips. Okay, so we're just going to get our lower back and glutes engaged, and we're just going to hang out there for a bit. Second round, we're going to go, you're just going to sit back in child pose, and then forward, and just stretch your abs. Okay, so just trying to get our lower back and abs ready for the ab work we do later. Round 3, just go to lunge and reach. And then the other side, second round is going to be squats, T push-ups, and running punches. So when I start, I'm going to go 7 to 10 squats. Okay, so I do whatever number's mine. I do 7, then I go to a T push-up. So I'm going to go down, same idea, 4 to 6 of those, and then to the minute mark, you're just going to throw headshots. Then we're going to go to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 of 1s and 2s. I will call each minute out so you don't need to remember everything. And we'll start in about 10 seconds. On the ground, we're going to do a glute bridge and pull your knees into your chest. All right. Okay, ready to go. So grab a spot you're comfortable. Pull your knees into your chest. And heels down, hips up. And just squeeze your glutes. And then back down. Knees to your chest. Heels to the ground. Knees to your chest. Just nice ease in Saturday morning. One more time. Knees to your chest. And glute bridge. And up to your feet. So, your number, 7 to 10 squats. Remember, chest up. That's it. And once you get your 7 to 10, you're gonna do between 2 to 4 T push-ups. Ideally, even on each side. So we're down, twist. If these are tough, you can put your knees down, you can do a push-up, and you just tap the opposite shoulder, and then up to your feet, and just straight headshots till the bell. Hands are going straight back to your face. little bit of steps with your feet. So I move forward, move backward, I can turn. Okay, so now we're gonna go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 with 1s and 2s. So 1, 2. Then we're gonna go 4. 1, 2, 1, 2. Then we're gonna go 6. 2. Then we're gonna go 8. And then we're gonna go 10. Then back to 2. Then 4. 6. 8. 10. Then back to 2. Remember, step with your feet. For the 4, 4 little steps. 6, 6 little steps. 8, 8 steps, and 10. Good. So, next round, we got 30 seconds here. Next round, we're gonna do child's pose, and then I call it a sphinx. I forget the real name for it. So, I'm here, just sitting back, just stretching my lats, trying to elongate my spine, and then I'm just crawling forward, extending, pulling my rib cage away from my hips. Just getting a nice light stretch through my core. Ready. And sit back. Back on your heels. Arms are extended. Try to relax my shoulders. And then forward on your elbows. Looks like the Sphinx to me. Pull my rib cage away from my hips. Try to keep my shoulders relaxed down and back. And then back in child's pose. Going side to side a bit, get our lats activated. And forward, back in your elbows. And back up, 7-10 squats, 4 to 6 T push-ups, and running punches to the bell. All right. You don't want our knees going past our toes, sitting on our heels. And then just straight out, straight back in, right to your face. Keep them going, these are constant. And then the next round we go to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 of hooks. So 3, 4. Okay, so in your stance, you're gonna start, move your head towards, rotate your head towards your lead side. You throw your lead hook, your 3, rear hook, your 4, then back. Then we're gonna go 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Remember, we want our hip and shoulder moving together. Great, and then 10. Then back to 2 of them. Then 4. You can add rolls in between. 6. 8. 10. Okay, so last round, nice easy one is a lunge and reach. So I'm gonna lunge, the same arm with the leg down is gonna reach up. Try to get a stretch all through this side. Up, through my core here, down through my legs. Then we're gonna switch sides. Then we're doing 7-10 squats, 2-4 T push-ups, running punches to the belt, then uppercuts. So lunge, you move both arms or just one. On the other side. You do these fast or slow as you want. You can hold one for 30 seconds, or you just want to rep out lunges. That's okay, you go for it. Keep breathing. Got 15 seconds. Five, 2, 1, and 7-10 squats. And 2 to 6 T push-ups. And then running punch into the bell. Just straight headshots. Seconds. Okay, so now you're going to drop your head, and I'm going to drop my level a bit, and I'm going to come with my lead uppercut, my 5, my rear uppercut, my 6. Then I'm going to go 4 of them. So I'm going to drop 5, 6, 5, 6. Then I'm going to do 6 of them. Then 8. And then 10. Then back to 2. So get that drop, and as you stand, palm faces you, and coming right under a person's chin. 4 of them. 6. 8. 10. Okay, got 30 seconds. Grab a quick drink. Grab your weights if you have them. Okay, so the way this next round's gonna start, you have your weights. We're gonna go 30 seconds of just straight headshots. Then you can drop your weights, make sure you know where they are so you don't trip on them. Then we're just gonna throw 3 basic combos. Jab is the first combo. 1, 2, second combo, 1, 2, 3 is the third combo. We're gonna throw those over and over for the next 30 seconds. What I want you to think is, every time you throw that punch, it's coming back at you. So, when I start, I throw a jab, then I think a jab's coming back at me. So, if you don't know any defense, I don't know how to catch a jab, what's the best thing to do? Don't stand where you were, okay? If you know how to catch a jab, you're just gonna think, you catch a jab. Maybe you move your head offline. Then you throw 1, 2. Same idea now. Now there's 2 punches coming back at me. Maybe I catch one, maybe I roll. Okay? then a 1, 2, 3. Now 3 punches are coming back. I think, oh no. I just try and block each one because I forgot and I didn't know what to do. That's okay. This is just, I just want you to visualize every time you throw that combo, it's coming back at you. Does that make sense? I see waving. I assume that means it makes sense. So we're going to get started in 5 seconds. So you got your weights. 30 seconds. Headshots. Make sure you hold your dumbbells tightly so you don't throw it at your computer by accident or at your TV. 5 more seconds. Hands about high, nice and quick. 2, 1. Now jab. Then think, jab's coming back at you. Then a 1, 2. Now 1, 2 is coming back at you. 1, 2, 3. Now 1, 2, 3 is coming back at you. Then back to 1. 1, 2. And a 1, 2, 3. And back to headshots. Try to keep your shoulders relaxed. Down, so I'm not like this. Want to relax. Keep my hands moving quickly. Same thing, back to a jab. Remember, you can just move your feet. If you don't know, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Nothing else, just move your feet. Back to a jab. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Back to a jab. 1, 2. Headshots. That's it, keep pushing. Hands are up the whole time. Straight out, straight back in. And last 30 seconds. So jab. 1, 2. 1, 2 is coming back. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 is coming back. Back to jab. 1, 2. Okay, grab a quick drink. Okay, while you're grabbing a drink, I'm going to start setting up our technique here. So, if you have those 2, I'm using shoes just so you can see it easy, but if you have your dumbbells or whatever you're using, you can put them on the ground for this. What I'm thinking is, this is my stance. That is the other person's stance. So left foot's forward, left foot's forward. Now, I actually saw Dominic Cruz do this, so thank you, Dominic Cruz. Great way to explain where a person is. So, if I got to fight someone and I got to pick where I would fight them, I would not choose directly in front of them where they could hit me. I am going to try and stand on their blind side so I can hit them when they're not looking. So we're going to work on that. So first thing I want you to do is, even if you just have one thing down, that's okay. just think that's where I want your punches directed. So, we're just gonna throw 5 1-2s normally. So we're gonna step, step, and then step back. Same thing if I'm sideways here. I'm gonna step for my 1, step for my 2, and then step back. 1, 2. So there's 2 steps in, 2 steps out. Okay, I think that one's easy enough. Now, we're gonna do the exact same thing, but opposite. Makes perfect sense, right? So, I'm in my stance. Now, I'm gonna throw my lead hand jab, but I'm gonna step my rear foot forward. Now, as I throw my 2, I'm gonna face. So now I'm getting more to that side where I'm not directly in front of my opponent. So again, I'm here, I step 1, step 2. Step 1, step 2. 1, 2. So if I'm facing sideways, you can see I'm almost just walking forward. So step, step. I'm here, step, step. Couple more, step, step. Step, step. Now, when I do that, nice thing to practice at the same time is just pivoting back to the start point. So I'm here, I go step, step, and then I bet a bunch of you were doing this and you didn't even know you were, okay? You just pivot back to the starting point, hands back up, ready to start again. Step, step. Step, step. Okay, now we're gonna throw our jab like normal. Jab. Then I'm gonna recoil, and now I'm gonna step my rear foot forward as I jab. And I'm gonna add my cross. So I jab, step, so jab, step. If I need to break this down easy, just say jab, reset, step, jab, couple more, good. So, exact same thing. If I step off line there, I can throw a different punch. So I'm gonna, instead of throwing a 2 or my cross, I'm gonna throw my 4. So I'm gonna go step, step off line, and throw my hook. So if I do get an angle on someone, if I go jab, I step with my jab, now I come with the hook, it might hit them behind the head, which isn't exactly legal, but in motion, they're probably gonna be turning, so it'll work out. So, same idea. Here, jab, step jab, and throw your rear hook. Jab. Good. Feel okay? Now, last punch, we can also do an uppercut from there. So, I'm here, I go jab, I step. Now when I step, I'm gonna cheat my body, I'm gonna bend my knees a little bit, almost like a really top portion of a lunge. So I step, and now I'm gonna come with my uppercut. Boom. So I'm here, jab, step, uppercut. Jab, step, uppercut. That's it. Try a couple here. Step, uppercut. Remember, when I step off, now when I go to throw my rear hand, I want to make sure my hip and shoulder move together. So whether I throw a cross, I throw a hook, or I throw an uppercut, I want to make sure my shoulder and hip are locked in, moving together. So all we're going to add on to that, and this is the combo we're going to use throughout the workout we do today. What I want to add on is I'm going to pull back, throw a 2-1-2-1. So I'm here, I go jab, step jab, cross. Now as I pull this back, I'm going to step again and just throw 4 punches. So I'm circling continually around my opponent. So jab, step jab, cross, 2, 1, 2. So 4 punches. Okay, so 1, step 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1. And I circle back. Jab, step jab, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1. So we'll do 5 together. So jab, step 2, 2, 1, 2, 1. Pay attention to where those shoes are. If I can get to the blind side, awesome. Hands are up the whole time. That's it. See people throwing, see hands moving fast, that's good. Okay, now, you can move your shoes. When we go to the ab work, you don't need your shoes to be under your face. You prefer not to have that. So I'm just gonna grab, if it's your weights you're using, just gonna keep them off to the side, away from the way I'm rotating. Unless they're the thing you're punching at, and we just keep them there. So, we're gonna go 3 3-minute rounds. We're gonna go slow mountain climber. Everything's 30 seconds. We're gonna go slow mountain climber. Then we're gonna go hip bumps. I'll go over these in a real quick second. Then we're gonna go flutter kicks. Then we're gonna work 1, step 1, 2. 1, step 1, 2. Then we're gonna add the 4 punches on. Then you're gonna pick up your weights and burn out for the last 30 seconds. Round 2, we're gonna do the same combo, but we're gonna change to a hook. So we're gonna go 1, step 1, hook. Then we're gonna add the 2-1-2-1 on it. So you're gonna go 1, step 1, 4, step, 2-1-2-1. The last time we go through, we're gonna go 1, step 1, uppercut, 2-1-2-1. Okay? So a slow mountain climber, right, like a regular mountain climber, we're gonna hold each one right at the knee. If you're holding it here, that extra little bit makes a huge difference. Okay? So we're gonna hold each one for about 3 seconds. Probably get through 10 and 30 seconds. Makes sense, right, the math? Okay? So then we're gonna go hip bumps. So a hip bump, our heels are straight up and we're just bumping our hips. We're trying not to swing. We're not doing this. We're engaged the whole time. Just popping your heels straight up to the ceiling. Then the last 30 seconds, you can lower after the hip bump, and you're just gonna do as many flutter kicks as you can. Now you don't need to time how many you did, and then we're gonna go right into the strength. So, grab your stuff, we're gonna get started, 10 seconds. Okay, slow mountain climbers. So up and hold, switch, hold, switch, switch. That's it, try and touch switch, knee right to your elbow. Switch. Switch. 5 seconds. Switch. And on your back. Heels up and bump. Try and stay engaged the whole time. Stay heels straight up. 10 seconds. Stay at a dead bug like I am if you're tired. Down, flutter kicks. Toes pointed. Legs are straight. Moving right from the hip. Ten seconds. Quick feet here. 3, 2, 1. And up on your feet. You're gonna go 1, step 1, 2, 1, step 1, 2. Now, we're gonna go 1, step 1, 2, step, 2, 1, 2, 1. So burst of 4 on the end. So 1, step 1, 2, burst of 4. Grab your weights, headshots, right to the bow. That's it, hands are straight up, going straight out, straight back in. Remember, not little short punches, extending almost all the way out. 5 seconds. Time. So, next round starts exact same, but then we're going to 1, step 1, 4, step 2, 1, 2, 1. Couple deep breaths. We got 10 seconds to round 2. In 3, 2, 1. Up, knee to elbow, switch, switch, that's it. Try and hold it right to your elbow, foot's off the ground, switch, 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 switch. And on your back, hip bumps. Heels right up. Try and pop your hips right off the ground. I'm definitely cheating here. My abs are killing me. That's it. Flutter kicks. That's it, point those toes, moving at your hips, not your knees. Ten seconds. Up on your feet. 1, step 1, 4, 1, step 1, 4. So I want you to think, as soon as that jab hits the ground, that cross is coming. So my rear foot hits the ground with my jab, that other hand's coming. So now 1, step 1, 4, step, 2, 1, 2, 1, 4 punches. Headshots. Halfway. Five seconds. Time. 1 round left. So now I'm going to step. We're going to go 1, step 1. Remember that little level change to the uppercut. 1, step 1, uppercut. Pull to 2, 1, 2, 1 for 4 headshots. Ready in mountain climbers in 3, 2, 1. Up and hold. Switch. 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 And hip bumps. You're back. Heels are up. Pop those heels. Make sure those heels get up. And flutter kicks. Last round. Toes pointed, legs are straight. Reach for your hips, through your toes. Try to keep your lower back placed on the ground. 5 more seconds. And on your feet. 1, step 1, uppercut. 1, step 1, 6. And now you're going to add the 4 punches. So 1, step 1, uppercut. 2, 1, 2, 1. And pick up weights, last 30. Nice quick hands. Hands straight up, straight in. Five seconds. Rest. We got a minute there. Rest. Go quick drink. Okay, so the last thing we're finishing with. Bell's gonna go 1 second. Okay, so last thing we're gonna finish with. Quick little 5-minute Imam. So right at the bell, you're gonna go 30 punches. Then you're gonna go 4 to 6 push-ups, 3 to 5 burpees. So if you really, let's say push-ups are a challenge for you, let's go 3 good push-ups, okay? So you can go a lower number, but get those full good push-ups and then go to 3 to 5 burpees, okay? So focus on good technique. So if I'm probably gonna go 5 push-ups, okay? Some people might go 6, I'm not 5, okay? So good quality push-ups all the way down, all the way up, okay? We don't want a little half one. So good, solid push-up. Burpees, you know the drill. Get down, get back up. When you jump, I want your hands coming up to your forehead. So a lot of times for the gym, we might touch a bar or you might clap. Since it's boxing, let's jump up and have our hands. If we touch here, we know this is basically our guard. Okay, when I get tired, my hands might fall a bit, and now, hey, look at that. This is where I want my guard. Okay, so I jump up, touch, then back down. So you know your number. 30 headshots for everybody. 3 to 6 push-ups. 3 to 5 burpees. Each minute on the minute for the last 5 minutes. Ready. And 5 seconds. You can use your weights if you want. You don't have to. Go, 30 headshots. Three to 6 push-ups. And 3 to 5 burpees. Rest if you're rested, sorry. You got about 30 seconds. Deep breath in. So we're gonna hit that fast and hard as you can, and then rest. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, 30 headshots. Your 5 push-ups. Burpees. That's it. Your hands come up, touch your forehead. If it's too easy, up your push-ups or up your burpees. I've been throwing 40 headshots because apparently I can't count to 30. Got 10 seconds to the next bell. No. And 3, 2, 1, go. That's it. 30 seconds to the next bell. I see a couple people doing lots of burpees. I like it. 15 seconds. And 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Go. Hands are up for the burpee. That's it, 20 seconds, one round left. So we got 10 seconds to the last bell, 30 headshots, 3 to 6 push-ups, 3 to 5 burpees. You want to do burpees right to the bell? We can do that. Ready, 2, 1. Thirty seconds. Ten seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Do a leg stretch. We are good. Nice work.